Welcome back, guys. In this lesson we talk about before acrosses in front of. Let's continue with me. And now we have in front of. Let's continue with me. We do not normally use before to talk about position and place. Instead we use in front of. Position, place, instead we use in front of. And then we have some examples. Okay. There were hundreds of people in front of me in the queue. There were hundreds of people in front of me in the queue. We use in front of. The professor stood in front of the desk. We use in front of. The opposite of in front of is behind. For example, when the professor stands in front of the desk, we use in front of. The desk is behind him. We use behind, opposite of, in front of. Who is that fat guy standing behind Jan? Who is that fat guy standing behind Jan? We use behind, opposite of, in front of. As a preposition before normally indicates time, it is the opposite of after. I need to be there before 8 p.m. Not I need to be there in front of 8 p.m. It's not right, to use it. We cannot say that I need to be there in front of 8 p.m. It's wrong. The teacher taught us that we should be in our seats at or before 9 a.m. It's example. And then we have before. We can refer to place in a few cases. You can bring somebody before the magistrate. Students who misbehave in the class are often brought before the headmaster mistress. Before can also indicate position in a list. Before, conjunction or adverb. Before can also be used as a conjunction or an adverb clause of time. Conjunction or an adverb clause of time. We have some examples. I should get to work before my boss arrives. I will give you a ring before I leave. Before she married Justin, she dated another guy for a couple of years. It's examples. And then we have acrosses. Acrosses is a preposition. In British English, acrosses means from one side to the other. Acrosses is a preposition. In British English, acrosses means from one side to the other. From one side to the other. For example, he walked across the road. Acrosses can also mean on the opposite side of a road line. For example, my sister lives across the road. Acrosses can also mean on the opposite side of a road line. For example, my sister lives across the road. It's about acrosses. Acrosses is a preposition. In British English, acrosses means from one side to the other. It's example. And then acrosses can also mean on the opposite side of a road line. Then, for example, we have just one example to understand for you guys. My sister lives across the road. It's about acrosses. and this one it's about before, and it's about in front of. Okay, we do not normally use before to talk about position, place. Instead, we use in front of. And then we have some examples. And then we have the opposite of in front of is behind. Okay, is behind. And then we have as a preposition before normally indicates time, it is the opposite of after. Okay. And then we have before. Before can also indicate position in a list. Before conjunction or adverb. Before can also be used as a conjunction or an adverb clause of time. And then we have some examples, and then we have acrosses. Okay, acrosses is a preposition. In British English, acrosses means from one side to the other. And then we have one example and two examples. Okay, acrosses can also mean on the opposite side of a road line. It's all about acrosses, before and then in front of. I hope this lesson will be helpful for you guys. Thank you.